Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Samhain, whatever you want to call it, October 31st has been a sacred day throughout history. As a holiday that encompasses all things spooky and occult, Halloween has its fair share of downright weird trivia tied to it. From traditional superstitions to treacherous tricks, here are 5 strange facts about Halloween. Jack-o'-lanterns and the tale of Stingy Jack. Jack-o'-lanterns are one of the most well-known symbols of Halloween. But have you ever wondered why we carve faces into pumpkins and put candles inside them every year? It all goes back to the Irish legend of Stingy Jack. You see, Stingy Jack went out drinking one night with the devil. He convinced the devil to turn himself into a coin to pay for their drinks, and ended up putting the coin in his pocket next to a silver cross. Stingy Jack eventually let the devil go after he promised not to bother him for a year and to never claim his soul if he died. The following year, Jack tricked the devil again, this time making him promise not to come back for 10 more years. Stingy Jack died during that time, and God decided he didn't want such a conniving soul. Keeping true to his word, the devil didn't claim Jack's soul, leaving him only a burning coal to guide his way on earth. Jack put the coal into a carved-out turnip, and his spirit has been roaming ever since. Stingy Jack became known as Jack of the Lantern, later shortened to Jack-o'-lantern. People in Ireland and Scotland would make their own lanterns out of turnips and potatoes, putting them out to keep evil spirits away. Once immigrants came to North America, they discovered that the pumpkins that were native to the land made the perfect jack-o'-lanterns to carry on the tradition. Halloween was nearly banned in the 1920s. Once upon a time, Halloween wasn't the family-friendly holiday we know it as today. In fact, one of the hallmarks of October 31st used to be playing pranks. The crazier, the better. In the late 1800s, common tricks included leaving wagons on barn roofs, uprooting crops, and tipping over outhouses. Ew. However, it quickly escalated to kids running through cities, breaking glass, tripping pedestrians, and throwing bags full of flour at people. It got so bad that an article in the Cook County Herald from 1902 encouraged citizens to load their muskets with rock salt or birdshot for trespassers and pepper them good and proper so they'll be effectively cured and have no further taste for such tricks. Destruction on Halloween night only became worse over the years, until 1933, when some cities considered banning the holiday outright to put a stop to the malicious pranks. Instead, in an effort to keep kids distracted, communities began putting together Halloween parties, carnivals, and parades so they'd have something to do that didn't include setting fires. This began the shift to the candy-coated holiday we all know and love today. The origin of the mask from the Halloween movies. The mask worn by Michael Myers in the Halloween franchise has become nothing if not iconic in the world of horror, but its beginnings aren't quite as terrifying as what it has become. When John Carpenter was making the first Halloween movie, he was faced with an incredibly small budget of only $300,000. All of the costumes had to be bought from department stores, leaving them few options of what mask to put on their leading man. Art and production designer Tommy Lee Wallace picked up as many cheap masks as he could find, including a Mr. Spock mask from 1975 and a mask of former U.S. President Richard Nixon. In the end, he narrowed it down to an Emmett Kelly clown mask with frizzy red hair or a Captain Kirk mask molded from William Shatner's face, choosing the Star Trek captain as the winner. After darkening the hair, removing the eyebrows and sideburns, and widening the eye holes, Wallace spray painted the entire face a ghostly white, transforming a $1.98 mask into something that would take a life all of its own. Halloween was once associated with romance. Halloween has many connections with fortune-telling and superstitions, but a long-forgotten tradition on All Hallows Eve actually has to do with love. Back in the day, young women would perform a number of rituals in order to discover their future husband in the hopes of soon getting married. Some would throw apple peels over their shoulder so that it would land in the shape of their husband's initials. Others would stand in a dark room with a candle and look over their shoulder into a mirror in the hopes of seeing their future husband's face. Other superstitions included cooks placing a ring in mashed potatoes on Halloween night to bring true love to whoever found it. Eating a mixture of hazelnut, walnut, and nutmeg before bed to dream about their husband. and the first woman to successfully bob for an apple being the first one to walk down the aisle. Some people have a true fear of Halloween. We all know that superstitions are commonly associated with Halloween, which is why a lot of places won't adopt out black cats around the end of October. But did you know that, for some people, it runs a lot deeper than mere superstition? Sawinophobia is defined as a persistent, abnormal, and unwarranted fear of Halloween. Usually people suffering from Sawinophobia know that there's no true danger in the holiday, but that doesn't stop them from experiencing a deep-seated fear around anything related to Halloween. Do you know any crazy origin stories about Halloween? If so, let us know by commenting. And please like, share, and subscribe for more strange content. Happy Halloween!